Welcome back to NeuroArkitect, guys. My name is Tom. I am here to guide and mentor you, to coach you into developing mental fitness, emotional fitness, spiritual fitness, and physical fitness. Guys, I want to talk about something today that was on my mind right before I was heading out this morning. All right. I'm actually still dressed to go work out. And I just got inspired to film this because I caught myself actually thinking about, well, what if I didn't go? What if I didn't go and work out today? What does that feel like? And why? Right? Because truly, if you really break apart and think about all the decisions you're making day in and day out, more often than not, they are rooted in fear. See, if I don't go, that might mean that I may not end up looking a certain way. Right? And let's say I don't look a certain way. Maybe then I can't get and receive love from other people. I can't get and receive validation from other people. I won't be seen a certain way, right? Now, conversely, I could be going because, hey, my body's just screaming to move. It wants to do X, Y, and Z. I love being there. I know how much it nourishes me. I know how good I feel after it. That could be the flip side of this, right? So it's not the thing itself, but really sort of our relationship to it. And that's really what I want to talk about today is just like, how do we make our decisions? What place are we coming from? You know, I'm not asking anyone right now to make any changes whatsoever, but actually just become mindful of why. Why am I going to do X, Y, and Z? Right? Why am I going to the gym? Why am I going to this job? Let's say. Why am I going to this job? Is it because it's giving me the opportunity to express who and what I am and how I'm best meant to serve? Is it the fullest best expression of myself, or does it also contribute or give me at least the resources to do those things on the side as a hobby or something or other? Or am I simply going there because I do have this deep rooted fear of maybe not having enough, not being able to provide? Those are very real fears, right? Because it has to do with survival and safety and security. But just notice why you make the decisions you make. Because sometimes, again, all we need to do is change our relationship to those activities and those things. But sometimes it does actually require a shift. If it's truly soul-sucking, if it's truly draining us of our life, our energy, and our focus. Because then we're really, truly not showing up as our best selves. We're not showing up 100%, right? So just becoming mindful and aware of these things. Because that then, of course, allows you the opportunity to then look at and dissect some of the beliefs that underlie that, right? I mean, honestly, I could very easily say that majority of the time I do also act from that place, unless I catch myself first, and then do the work to address what's underlying the fear. So that way, when I do make those decisions, you know, I can come from a place of just genuine enthusiasm and love and just natural expression of who and what I am and what I want to do. Conversely, just think about times where you were simply afraid to say no to something or to someone. Let's say a friend wants you to go out and you had a long day, maybe you had a long week. It's been tough and you're just not feeling it, but you also don't want to say no because, well, what if they stop liking me? What if I offend them? What if they don't want to hang out with me anymore after that if I keep saying no? Or I just say no this one time, right? Like there is this underlying belief that, okay, well, I guess I'm not worthy. I guess I wouldn't be able to have people in my life. That I need to constantly also sacrifice. That is the path. Is it though? Right? And that's what I want you to think about. Is it? But first, of course, just becoming aware. Becoming aware because you can't even shift or change things you're not aware of. But becoming aware of the intention behind the action, right? The why behind what you do. And again, it could be macro, it could be micro. I'm talking like from the work and the job that you have and the career you're pursuing and what you do to the micro of, well, am I choosing this salad because I think it's going to be good for my figure? Um, it's silly, but trying to illustrate a point here. Am I making this decision from fear, or am I making it from a place of, wow, like I know this is going to nourish me. I know this is like filling me up with energy. I know this is really what's driving me. That's where you want to live life from. Let me tell you right now, you live from a place of fear, you are massively reducing your brain's ability, your body's ability to pull on all these additional resources. Like, again, you've heard me say this before. You live from a place of fear, from a place of stress, from a place of anxiety. You're losing 80% of the blood flow and oxygen in your frontal lobes, the part of the brain that allow you to focus, allow you to pay attention, allow you to make decisions, to think long term, to feel inspired and joyful. I mean, it's a catch-22, you know? I mean, it's ironic, but like living from that place actually reduces your ability to then make the necessary shifts and changes that would put you in to where you would like to be. But you got to become aware of that. Otherwise, you can't change anything. So that's what I leave you with today. Like, really think about what is the driving force behind the next thing you do, the next decision you make, the next meal you have, the next person you go to see, you know? Think about these things, because more often than not, they are driven by fear. But you can start to use that as an opportunity to learn something about yourself, an opportunity to start to work with and shift those things inside of yourself, right? Because again, so often we then end up feeling guilty if we have to say no to others, if we have to compromise on ourselves, right? And who and what we are, because I promise you right now, if you are not serving yourself first, if you are not prioritizing your needs, you are 100% not showing up as your best self. And you know who you're not serving then? Everyone else. All these people that you're so scared to disappoint. The irony of it all, right? So I leave you with that to think about and to reflect on and become a little more introspective and just becoming more mindful and aware of why you do what you do. Try to start living from enthusiasm and not fear. Start living from joy and nourishment instead of fear. Send you guys much, much love. Peace out.